It is Sunday morning, the day of the DGR, and we've come to a campsite up near Kemble in Cirencester, and I'm going to talk about that. But basically, we came up yesterday, we've camped overnight in the van. We have been trailer princesses and bought the bikes on the trailer because it's really difficult on a bobber to carry all your camping kit. So that, all our wonderful camp, van cooking stuff, amazing. Last night I did a spaghetti bolognese for 10, so that was a thing. So here we have Esther and Beardy. Are they still asleep?
Heads up, you've got your dash face on.
What I love doing is surprising people
Thanks, Charlie.
first thing in the morning with a camera in their face. Good morning.
Morning.
How's it going? Look at the little... oh, look. That's so cute.
We wake up to Boris going, it's on the bed going,
Oh, no. Where is Bo?
Go around
on
the
the
side.
floor
You can
now.
go to the
Was he
side.
sick?
Where is he? Oh, Bo. Good morning, Boris. Good morning, my lovely little boy. Meow. And over in there, we've got Phil and Tash. We have our flag. And then in his tent over there, out of the way, because he snores, is Miles. And then there's us. And here's here's the remnants of last night. And here is Betty, looking amazing. So Betty has got a few little changes and additions since you last saw her. And it's not going to be to everyone's taste. Jay tells me that this now looks like grandmother's mantelpiece with all the various little things that I've done. But actually, I kind of like it. She's a bit different. She's very girly, and she's she's been customised to my little taste. Oh, and she's got a new headlight because the old one kept falling off. So she's now got one of these. And I made this to cover up all the wires and stuff that were behind. So this has been made by me from a bit of sheeting from B&Q and some electrical sort of surrounding stuff and a bit of rubber matting on the back. And it covers up all the wires and stuff. Anyway, so it's about 7:30, 8:15. Travel mugs. You look surprisingly good for someone who spent the night in a van.
I look this good all the time.
Wow. Okay. Now, I don't tend to do, not putting places down, but everywhere I've stayed so far has been absolutely brilliant and beautiful. And I usually put a recommendation up and go, oh, this is amazing, stay here. I'm not going to do that today. So we've not stayed here before, and we won't be staying here again. So this is the Cotswold Lakes camping site. Now the advantage is you're right next to the lake, so they're just over there somewhere you can actually hear some of the activity. So we booked ours about 6 weeks ago, and we paid £30 a night. Now Phil and Tash booked theirs a couple of days ago, and they have paid £40 a night. So they put the price up. And I think there's some sort of cycle event or something going on. And obviously the more people that book, they tend to think there's a bit of a demand, so they put the price up. So Phil and Tash have paid £40 a night to stay here. And now, I'm led by price sometimes. So if I go on somewhere and I see it's a tenner a night, I know it's going to be basic. If I go on somewhere and it says 40 quid a night, I'm thinking that's going to be pretty luxury. No. So the site itself is in a really good location. It is right next to the lakes. That's the lakes there. It's also got an on-site little tap room, kind of brewery type thing, and a little van which comes and does food and stuff in the evening, and that's based over there. And I don't know if it's connected with this campsite or not. First thing is, it's very basic on the entrance. It's kind of not ideal if you're on bikes and things. The pitches are marked out by bits of rope. When we booked, we said we all wanted to be together, just to put a note in. We actually contacted them, emailed them, and said we all wanted to be grouped together. And we gave them everyone's names. And yet, when the emails came through, we were all on separate pitches, all out, kind of spread away from each other. So again, we made a phone call, and they then put us together. However, when we arrived last night, there was already somebody in one of our pitches. So we moved down one, contacted the guy, said we're just going to shuffle down one. Yep, no problem. And then about an hour later, after we'd put everything up, some more people arrived, and they were also in the same pitches as the ones we were in. So they had to then find somewhere else, which seems ridiculous because the pitches are literally bits of rope marked out, and it's not full, so there is plenty of space. So I don't really know why that was so difficult. The ground itself is not even. It's not flat, it's sloped in places. It's kind of not, I mean, they're clearly trying to do a bit of maintenance, put some grass down and stuff. But not 40 quid a night. You think you'd at least want a flat pitch. And the facilities. So we've got disabled toilet and 4 other toilets, which at least are flushing loos with a little sink in each one, and they're clean. There's a little hut with a microwave and a couple of sinks in there, and then an outdoor sink with hot and cold water, and then some bins around the back. But this is one of the things that for 40 quid a night I'd want a bit more. I just want more. The showers. I mean, no, just no. So this is one of those rare occasions when I'm actually going to say, if you're in this area and you're looking for somewhere to stay, I wouldn't stay here again. Esther, so impressed with the facilities, has actually chosen to brush her teeth. Has actually chosen to brush her teeth outside.
You're an idiot.
Excellent. I went on holiday, please.
Look how dapper he is. Scrubs up all right, doesn't he?
Hey, look, he's got my number plate.
That is good.
Pretty good.
Exit.
And Mr. Daly last year won the helmet. Look at that.
Oh, there it is. Can I touch it?
DGR.
Very, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, gorge. Yeah.
That's what my BMW looked like before it was taken a bit.
Oh.
My whole world is just changed.
It's not that busy.
No.
It's all right. The chances of me being here by accident, dressed like that.
Good day.
Yeah. He was like, look at this. You live in a much nicer life.
Nah. Sort of. Every year. It's got to be done.
Oh yeah.
Have you? All right. Have you got the tartan underpants on today?
Have I got tartan underpants? No, I haven't actually.
Oh.
I haven't got any on.
Hey! Correct answer.
that was fun.